Good evening, baseball fans. We welcome you to Simon Field here at DC Everest for this matchup in the Dairyland between the Everest Merchants and the Marshfield Chaparrals. My name is Mike Wendland. Trevor Zaleski on production here for Zaleski Sports this evening. So we have a league matchup on this Tuesday night between two teams that are facing for the second time this year. And as they go through their warm-ups, we'll take a look at our starting lineups for this evening. We'll start with Everest wearing their green uniforms, yellow numbers, gray pants. Leading off, the shortstop wearing number 17, Brandon Kranz. Hitting second, the catcher, number 29, Nick Barnes. Ryan Hubacek's wearing number 20 in right field. He'll hit third tonight. Brock Warren's at second base, wearing number 27. He'll hit cleanup. Batting fifth at first base, number 13, Connor Langben. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 16, Matt Witter. He's DHing for the pitcher, Heinrich Walder, number 99. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 22, Josh Nelson. Batting eighth in left field, number 12, Coleman Schilling. And batting ninth in center field, number 26, Wade Farmer. Again, Kranz, Barnes, Hubacek, Warren, Langben, Witter, Nelson, Schilling, and Farmer, with Walder doing the pitching. And for the Chaparrals of Marshfield, leading off and stepping in right now in their cream uniforms, red numbers, the left fielder, number 2, Isaiah Byrel. And the first pitch is a line drive into left, and it's a one-pitch single to start this one. So Byrel aboard. That'll bring up tonight's starting pitcher, number 19, Nathan Kromenacher. He'll be followed by the center fielder, Caleb Kromenacher. Then Luke Wurtz hitting cleanup, Jason Kurth hitting fifth, Will Lee, Caden Schillinger, Jake Earl, and Sean O'Connell wrapping up the lineup for the Chaparrals this evening. So a 325 down the line, 385 to center here at Simon Field. And a ground ball into right. Back-to-back hits. Byrel on his way to third, and he'll get there with a slide, and Kromenacher takes second on the throw. Heads up base running by Nathan Kromenacher. And the Chaparrals cooking with gas early. 2 pitches, 2 runners in scoring position for Caleb Kromenacher. Big early spot here for the Chaparrals in the top of the first. Walder already working out of the stretch. And he'll miss outside with a breaking ball. It actually was ruled an error by the people in the press box doing the scoring. And since they are the official book, that's what I got to give them. So hit and an error in the inning. 1-1 the count to Kromenacher. And that's outside. 2-1. Heinrich Walder again working out of the stretch. That is going to be poked in the left. The call, the catch, Byrel's going to tag, and he's going to score without a throw. So sacrifice find an RBI for Kromenacher. It's 1-0 Chaparrals here in the first. Surprised they didn't try and make a play. They probably could have had a play at home. So Byrel's in, and it's 1-0. Kromenacher has to stay at second base. Here comes Luke Wurtz. Last league game they played last Saturday, he went 4 for 4, as that one will miss inside. Temperature right now, 83 degrees. It feels a little bit cooler as we got some cloud cover and a little bit of wind rolling through. As Wurtz will take a strike, and it's a 1-1. The Chaps' first baseman. A little bit of a two-seam action on that one. It'll miss high. That's pulled to left. Camping under it. He'll make the call and the catch. There will be no tag. Kromenacher will retreat back to second, and there's 2 down. Couple in a row hit to Coleman Schilling. He makes a couple of catches. Here comes Jason Kurth, the second baseman. So while they're tight-roping his way out of this about as well as you can expect after giving up 2 base runners with the first 2 pitches of the game. One of them still stranded over at second and with 2 down. So that'll miss high. Big breaking ball didn't miss by much, but it's ruled ball 2-0. Went right around the zone, but not in it. And that one will hit the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike here in the first inning. Nathan Kromenacher still at second base. Fly ball to left, long run, that'll get into foul ground, and it'll land foul. That's something to keep an eye on as well. There is a lot of foul ground all around here. I think if you ever watch an Oakland Athletics game, think of that type of foul ground and just move it into Wisconsin. Two and two the count, 2 outs here in the first. And a swing and a miss on a breaking ball. They'll have to throw to first to cement the strikeout. A little bit of a low throw, but he makes the pick, and the inning comes to an end. So a run on a hit with an error and a runner left. We've played 1/2 inning. It's now 1-0 Marshfield on Zaleski Sports.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's US Cellular store. Visit us on...
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
Hey, it's Jeff Jenkins from the Milwaukee Brewers, here to tell you that before and after every Brewers game, get all your Wisconsin sports updates from Zaleski Sports. Zaleski Sports is your Wisconsin hometown high school sports network. Do it.
Back here at Simon Field, getting set for the bottom half of inning number 1. Nathan Kromenacher back out, taking his warm-up throws to Sean O'Connell. And as he does, it's time to hear a quick reminder from our friends over at Fleet Farm. Because if you like Fleet Farm, you've got to sign up for Fleet Rewards. You can earn points to save even more on things that you already buy. Plus, it's free to sign up, and there's no credit card required. So start earning points today with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Taking a look at the Marshfield defense behind Nathan Kromenacher. Downfield left to right is Byrel, Caleb Kromenacher, and Schillinger. Infield left to right, Earl, Lee, Kurth, and Wurtz, with O'Connell doing the catching. Taking on Everest. Last time these teams played, it was a wire-to-wire win for the Chaps over at Hackman Field. As we face in the top of this order, Kranz, Barnes, and Hubacek. Same top 3 they had in that first game. They had a little bit of success, but for the most part, it was a pretty smooth game for the Chaparrals. They took that first one as they look to continue their winning ways. They split the doubleheader, but won the league game against Whittlesey last Saturday. With 15 hits, 14 of them ended up being singles. The ultimate in small ball baseball. As here comes the shortstop, Brandon Kranz. Byro playing edge of the grass at third base. And there's a strike right on the outside corner. So Cran steps in with an 0-1 count. And another breaking ball will drop in. It's 0-2 now. As Gromenacher doing his best Corbin Burns exclusively from the stretch. The 0-2 down and inside. It'll get just behind O'Connell. As it's something you don't see very often, a home plate umpire with hold his own shield instead of wearing the gear under the shirt. Don't see those very often anymore. That's going to be chopped in the hole to third. Earl makes the catch. Throw in time. 1 up, 1 down. Nice play by Jake Earl, ranging to his left. If that gets through to Lee, they're not throwing him out. So they'll bring up Nick Barnes, the catcher. Wide open stance for that left-handed box. That'll miss outside. As that'll dart in. Kind of ends up a ball and a strike to Barnes. And Gromenacher working quick. He chases that one up and out of the zone. It's 1-2. Working outside a lot, hitting that outside corner. We'll see if he tries to maybe drop one in, down and in. As O'Connell will call time. That's rolled over to second. Kurth will field it off to his left. Throw in time. 2 up, 2 down. A couple of ground outs. Now 2 down. Here comes the right fielder, Ryan Hubacek.
Right fielder, number 20, Ryan Hubacek.
Hubacek DH in the first game they played earlier, about a month and a half ago. As that'll dot the inside corner, first strike, good curveball. As that'll be slapped foul. 0-2 quickly to Hubacek. As Gromenacher staring right in the eyes of a 1-2-3 inning. Swing and a miss, but O'Connell can't quite get the handle. And his foul tipped in and out of the glove. Way in front of that big curveball. So we'll see if they go right back to it or if he maybe tries to elevate one up in the zone. And get him to chase. So no one's going to be a slow roller to second. Kurth barehand throw in time for the out. Nice play. A trio of groundouts sends the Merchants down in order. We've played 1 inning. It is 1-0 in favor of Marshfield.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neillsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Go to the second, 1-0 Chaparrals. They got a hit and an error back in the first. They're able to get the run on the sacrifice fly from Caleb Kromenacher. It'll be Lee, Schillinger, and Earl due up here in the second, facing Heinrich Walder. And last time these teams played was back on June 16th. It was a 9-3 win. And they led all game, got 3 in the third in that game. There's a strike on the outside to Lee. Lee went 2 for 5 in that first game. Drove in a couple of runs. As that one miss outside, aimed that one a little bit too much instead of releasing it naturally, and it stays out. And that one will miss out as well, 2-1. Back in that first game from Hackman Field, it was Caleb Kromenacher getting the win. He threw 8 innings, gave up 8 hits and 3 runs, struck out 8. High fly ball to left. Plenty of room to call in camp, and the catch is made by Schilling for out number 1. Ball not carrying much so far. And that'll bring up Caden Schillinger.
Right fielder number 13, Schillinger.
And he'll take a strike on the outside corner. Schillinger grounds one to short. Kranz takes it, step and throw in time. 2 up, 2 down. 2 quick outs here in the second. That'll bring up tonight's third baseman, Jake Earl. Earl caught that first game against Everest, went 0 for 4. But had a strong performance against Whittlesey over the weekend. Playing in that first game, he also caught that game.
Third baseman number 10.
Went 2 for 4, scored a couple of runs, drove 1 in. That breaking ball drops in, and it's 0-1. Walder seems to have settled in after the first couple of pitches of the game. He's had some flyouts. As that'll be popped foul of the first base side, and that'll drop for strike 2. Both pitchers working quick. Both working out of the stretch. Nothing in 2, lined into left. That'll be a base hit. Good piece of 2-strike hitting for Earl. Just get the bat on the ball and good things happen. Second hit of the game. For the Chaparrals will bring up Sean O'Connell.
Catcher number 44, O'Connell.
Sean catching tonight. As that misses high and outside. Step off and throw to first, back safely with the head first dives, Jake Earl. Only one reserve on the lineup card tonight for Marshfield. That's Eisted. Popped foul out of play, third base side. Kind of leaving up a ball and a strike to O'Connell here in the second. 2-0 A little bit of a quick pitch. It's in the dirt. Earl's going to get to second, and he'll advance. So the quick pitch kind of almost fooled Barnes behind the plate, and that was almost a balk. And Earl gets second base. So now a big runner here in scoring position here in the second. Crane's doing a little bit of holding on. The 2-1 pulled ground ball into right, a base hit, and they're going to hold Earl, a late hold call. But a good decision as the throw came in on one hop right into home plate. So runners at the corners for the top of the order in Byral. Byral 1 for 1. He singled to left. Later scored on the sacrifice fly. So runners at the corners, 2 down. Fly ball to center. Long run, but getting there in time to make the call and the catch is Farmer, and the inning comes to an end. But a couple of hits and a couple of runners left. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0 Chaparrals.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Bottom half of inning number 2. As Kromenacher takes his warm-up throws, and as he does, a reminder as well that Dragster Transport's got flatbed driving opportunities, and they'll pay you 5 cents a mile premium over van. At Dragster Transport, drivers are always home for their requested time off. As a family-oriented company, Dragster Transport's one that treats you like family. So visit dragstertransport.com to apply today. It'll be Warren, Langben, and Witter up here in the second for Everest. Warren didn't play in that first game between these two teams. Again, that was a 9-3 game, 9 runs on 15 hits in the game for Marshfield. They hit Nick Lefenders pretty solidly, 14 hits in 7 innings and 6 runs.
Leadoff, number 27, the second baseman, Brock Warren.
Warren, big, strong right-hander in that second in that right-handed batter's box. Again, playing second tonight. Wonder if we may see him on the mound later on in relief. And he'll take a breaking ball in for a strike. Another curveball pulled foul toward the third base coaching box, and it's 0-2. It's a couple of breaking balls. We'll see if he goes for the hat trick or if he'll try and hit the outside corner. A lot of options to work with now. He's got him timing a bit timed to the curveball. We'll see if he can try and blow a fastball by him. He's setting up away. And he tried to get that fastball in the outside corner, get him to chase. Nothing doing, 1-2. Another breaking ball, a little looper into center, and that's going to drop for a leadoff single. First hit of the game for Everest is Warren, and that'll bring up Connor Langman, the first baseman.
Number 13, Connor Langman.
And that'll miss down for strike for ball 1 to Langman. Langman a lefty. Slightly open stance in that left-handed batter's box. Decent lead, Warren not going anywhere as that'll miss high and away. Just like in the first inning, Earl at third base, playing right at the edge of the grass. Asking me popped a foul down the third base side, over toward the cars parked. Two and one. About a 3-step lead for Warren. We'll see if it goes anywhere. He does in that time. Is that's a curveball popped foul. Now Chrome Knocker in control, 2-2. Fly ball to center, backing up is Caleb Chrome Knocker. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Again, right now the ball is just not carrying it whatsoever.
Designated hitter, number 16.
That'll bring up the DH, Matt Witter. Witter went 1 for 4. Last time these two teams met. As he hits that one straight back. As that hooks around in the outside, and it's 1-1. Still a runner at first, 1 down here in the second inning. And we're playing 9 tonight. Big swing and a miss. A lot of curveballs and a lot of waving. It's 1-2. Chrome Knocker's got that number 2 working very well. Strike 3 called outside corner with a fastball. Locked him up, and there's 2 down. First strikeout of the night. So here comes Josh Nelson. He's playing third base. Or Josh Nielsen, I should say. And he'll take a strike. A lot of the ball field's being used here at Everest today. Line drive into right. Schillinger will run up, make the catch, inning over. So the leadoff single is left at first base. No runs on a hit with a runner left. We played 2 complete. It's 1-0 Marshfield.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Can't find what you want in a new summer ride? Settling for good enough just to have it now? Wait, don't settle. Irvs and Tomahawk and Power Pack in Marshfield have the solution. Custom order. Get exactly what you want by building your customized ride with us, and we'll place a special order with a manufacturer. That means the color you want, the package you need, and the new ride you deserve. Plus parts packages and financing packages with gear included. Herbs and Tomahawk and Power Pack in Marshfield. Don't settle. Get your custom order in today.
Moving quickly to the top of inning number 3, it'll be the two Kromenhockers and then Luke Wurtz for the Chaparrals. Again, they got their first 2 base runners on and a hit and an error. Got the sacrifice fly to get him in. That's been the lone scoring here so far. So here comes Nathan Kromenhocker. He reached on an error, was stranded at second base. Back in that first inning. Hit a hard ground ball to first that Langben couldn't handle. High, fly ball to right. Hubacek will back up though a few steps. He'll make the catch rotating toward the line, and it's 1 pitch and 1 out here in the third.
Center fielder, number 18, Caleb Kromenhocker.
Walder working quickly. Caleb Kromenhocker at that sacrifice fly to left. As that'll be a strike. Ground ball to short, a couple of big hops for Kranz. He'll step and throw 2 down here in the third. A couple of quick outs. We'll bring up Wurtz. Wurtz again flew out to left.
Number 5, first baseman, Wurtz.
And again, so far, game moving fairly quickly. Already 2 outs here in the top of the third. And there's a strike on the inside corner with the breaking ball. Big looping curve, almost moves at times, almost kind of knuckles. There's jam shot popped up straight back. Little looper to center. Sliding catch is made out in center by Farmer. That'll end the inning, so 3 up, 3 down here in the third. We played 2.5. It's still 1-0 Chaparrals.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Bottom half of inning number 3 here from Everest. 1-0 Marshfield, and as they take the warm-up throws again from Kromenhocker. Reminder as well that Spectrum Benefit Solutions, they have offices throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and for life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, they work with businesses of all sizes. They help you attract and retain the best employees. And if you're watching this broadcast, you are eligible for lower cost health, dental, accident, and life insurance. So find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Again, a big thank you for joining us this Tuesday evening for Marshfield Chaparral Baseball. Of course, they're back in action tomorrow night. They're back home. They'll be taking on Pittsville, then at Pittsville on Sunday. They'll be back here next Thursday between these two teams meeting up one more time. So here comes Coleman Schilling, left fielder for Everest. And he'll take a strike on the outside corner. Schilling's been busy defensively. We'll see what he's got at the plate. Getting in that 8th spot in this batting order. Zalnimus down and all the way away. It'll be Schilling, Farmer on the top of the order with Kranz. As Zalnimus high. 2-1. Again, pretty decent movement with the fastball for Kromenacher. A little bit of two-seam on it. Yes, he'll wave at that one and come up empty. 2-2. And a swing and a miss right by him, and it's one out here in the third. Second strikeout of the night for Kromenacher, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Wade Farmer. Farmer's speed throw out of that number 9 spot. Yeah, so he'll cut through that one and miss.
Center fielder number 26, Wade Farmer.
0-1 to Farmer. As that'll bounce in. Ball and a strike. In that last game, Farmer was hitting in the 6th. I went 1 for 3, drew a walk. Did strike out twice. As that's down in as well. 2-1 on Farmer. Line, little looper. Lee spin throw, and there will be no throw. It's going to be an infield single. Again, ball just deadened up the middle. Looked like a seeing-eye single to start, and it just slowed down. So here comes Brandon Kranz. He chopped to third his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Earl again playing in, potentially to cover a bunt. We'll see if they put Farmer in motion. That'll miss high and away. That one stays high as well. Now it's 2-0. Runner on with 1 out, bottom half of inning number 3. So far, only scoring's been that run back in the top of the first for Marshfield. Throw back. Easy dive back for Farmer. Swing and a miss. Inside corner, blew it right by him. 2-1. And one good thing to keep an eye on also, Kromenacher has been consistent with his mechanics all game. That'll miss inside. 3-1 now the count to Kranz. And it's going to miss low, and it's a 1-out walk. So 2 on now with 1 out. Here comes Barnes. Barnes grounded out to second. His first time up.
Catcher number 29, Nick Barnes.
First runner in scoring position this evening for Everest. That's Farmer. Cran sits on first. Corbin looking for a ground ball. He'll get a pop-up back and out of play. So 0-1 on Barnes. Hubacek on deck. Wide open stands way off the plate. And that's fouled straight back off a pipe. Right off the post, the goalie's best friend if you're playing a different sport. 0-2 to Barnes. Yeah, I think Corbin can continue to pound that outside corner with how far off the plate he is. Ground ball to second, could be 2. 4. And the return throw just a bit late, so it's a fielder's choice. Barnes aboard. Kranz erased. Farmer gets to third, and that'll bring up Hubacek.
Right fielder number 20, Ryan
Hubacek also grounded out to second. His first time up, hit a little roller. Jason Kurth made a really nice play. And breaking ball misses in. Runners at the corners, 2 down here in the bottom half of the third. And fastball's pulled down and away, 2-0. Again, working quick, setting up in the outside corner. Asking to get in the left, and this game is tied. A base hit. RBI single for Hubacek.
Second baseman number 27, Brock Warren.
Barnes to second, Hubacek at first for Brock Warren. Warren singled. Little looper to center. His first time up. Ground ball to short. There'll be no play, but they're going to send the runner. And O'Connell couldn't hang on to the baseball. Barnes flying around the bases will score. On an infield single.
First baseman number 13, Connor Langman.
Connor Langman up now. He flew out to center his first time up. Can't say I've seen that kind of aggressive base running in a league like this. Little fly ball into left center. Called the catch by Byrell, and that'll end the inning. But Evers strikes for 2. 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 2. We head to the 4th. It's now 2-1 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Keep moving ahead with the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Center through July 2nd. Up to $150 in rebates on Goodyear tires with a Goodyear credit card subject to credit approval. The summer tire event at Sherrill Tire. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale, we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
This game 1/3 done. We head to the fourth. 2-1 Everest. They got 2 runs on a trio of hits. Back in that 3rd inning is due to lead off. It'll be Kurth, Lee, and Schillinger for the Chaparrals. Two runs on 4 hits.
Leading off second baseman number 22, Jason Kurth.
For Everest. Run on 3 hits for Marshfield. As a fly ball to center right away off the bat of Kurth. Farmer backs up, he'll make the catch. And it's a quick out number 1 here in the 4th. So here comes Willie, and for those of you who are interested, over in Colorado playing the All-Star game, Corbin Burns already in the game. Brewers starter and getting in work in the 2nd inning. He's the first pitcher up behind Scherzer for the National League. Lee flew out to center, or flew out to left his first time up as he'll take a ball high. And he'll be late on that one. It's a ball and a strike. And again, well behind that one, it's 1-2. That's going to be pulled to left, foul. Ball and 2 strikes to Lee. Strike 3 called for 2 outs. So Lee retired, and that'll bring up Schillinger. He grounded out to short his first time up.
Right fielder number 13, Kate Schillinger.
And he'll take a strike. Cuts to that high fastball. 0-2 now. And Waldo working quick, trying to get another 1-2-3 inning. That'll miss outside. Infield's walking off the field. Anonymous outside, 2-2. Jack Carroll looking for a chance here in the 4th. He's on deck. The 2-2 to Schillinger as he fights one off foul. And that'll go into the road. It remains 2-2, fouled straight back. Schillinger staying alive after a couple of quick outs. Making Walter throw a few more, work a little bit quicker. And a swing and a miss ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts. Wrap things up here in the 4th. Nothing across. We head to the bottom of the fourth, 3.5 in. It's 2-1 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers is valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Bottom half of the fourth on the way. Kromenacher take his warm-up throws, and as he does, reminder as well that H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield's hiring. If you're a hardworking individual, they need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Then check out the open positions at H&S. Benefits include health, dental, life, and disability, plus 401k, cash bonuses, a $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. They're looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. To apply online, Google them at H&S Manufacturing or log on to hsmfgco.com. Again, just keep an eye on things.
Leading off for the Merchants, designated hitter, number 16, Matt Witter.
As here comes Witter, he'll lead things off. He's struck out looking back in the second. First pitch popped up. And that's going to drop. Nobody got a good view of it. Nobody called it. And it drops. And as Hawk Harrelson would say it, they find another way. That's going to go down as a hit. Here comes Nielsen. Flew out to right. As he'll cut through that one for strike one. That'll miss low. 1-1. Grumble to third, could be 2. 5, 4. And Kurth was off the bag, but he's able to cover in time.
Left fielder, number 12, Corbin Schilling.
So Nielsen aboard. On the fielder choice, the one down. Here comes Schilling. He struck out swinging. Let's get an update. Corbin Burns for the Brewers gave up 1 run in the second for the National League. Couple of hits, struck out a batter. Got a double play ball. So that's popped up, found out a play. And that goes across the street. That's strike 2. Nothing in 2 to Schilling. Kromenacher looking for a ground ball. That's popped, found auto play. Still 0-2 to the Merchant left fielder. Fastball misses outside. Again, both hurlers working pretty quick. That'll miss. Touch low as well. 2-2. Two runs and 5 hits so far for Everest. They've left 3 aboard. And Schilling's worked it back full. That one's high and inside. Three-two is down. That's going to be a 1-out walk. Second walk of the game. And here comes Wade Farmer. He's singled and scored back in the third.
Center fielder number 26, Wade Farmer.
And he'll swing and a miss. Gonna reach the outside corner. Again, that one fouled straight back. Nothing in 2 now to Farmer. The 0-2 pulled into right. That's down and fair into the corner. That'll bring in 1. They're going to hold the second runner. It's an RBI double for Wade Farmer. It's now 3-1. Nielsen scores. Schilling will be held at third, and here comes Kranz. Kranz 0 for 1, a ground out and a walk. As that'll miss outside. 2 hits in the inning. As that misses low, and it's 2-0. That's going to be pulled into right, a base hit. They'll hold the runner over at third, Farmer. And another one comes across on the RBI single from Kranz. So here comes Barnes. Barnes 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice, later scored on some of the luckiest and most ill-advised base running I've seen in a while. And he'll take a strike. He scored from second on an infield single. That's into the gap. Long run. That's going to get to the wall. Actually, ended up just shy of the warning track. They're going to send the second runner, and he will score without a throw, and it's a 2-run double for Nick Barnes. Again, ball not carrying much. It's now 4 runs in here in the fourth. As we'll have timeout and a meeting on the mound. Four runs on 4 hits in the inning, a couple of doubles. As Hubacek up here, an RBI single back in the third.
Right fielder number 20, Ryan Hubacek.
Hubacek 1 for 2. Kromenacher looking to stop the damage. Runner going, delayed steal, and it's fouled off. I don't know if that was a delayed hit and run. If Wurtz lets that go, Barnes had third base stolen. We'll see if he goes again. This time he holds. Fly ball to the left. Long run. Diving catch is made by Byral, and they're going to double him up. And that will end the inning. So that's the exact play that Marshfield needed. The diving play, the double play ends the inning with 4 runs on 4 hits. Nobody left. We go to the 5th. It's now 6-1 Everest.
Roof Tech LLC specializes in commercial roof coatings and spray foam. Roof Tech also services the entire state of Wisconsin. That's right, from La Crosse to Milwaukee, Eau Claire to Green Bay, Superior, Marshfield, Kenosha, Madison, Sheboygan, and everywhere in between. Roof Tech uses superior systems that can fully restore just about any roof in Wisconsin. Roof Tech is offering modern solutions for your roof's data dilemmas. See Roof Tech online at rooftechllc.com or Roof Tech LLC on Facebook. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Moving on to the 5th. It's a 6-1 lead. Marshfield trying to get a little sharper. Well, run on 3 hits. They've left 3. Walder's retired his last 7 in order. He'll be facing the bottom of the order, Earl, O'Connell, and then Byral at the top. Earl singled back in the second.
Leading off for the Chaparrals, number 10, the third baseman, Jake Earl.
Earl will take a strike. Walder, 3 strikeouts so far in the game. He's got 3 hits in the run. There's a swing and a miss. And last guy to reach on him was O'Connell back in the second. He's out on miss high. Ball and 2 strikes over on Earl. Little looper to center. Farmer will camp under it. And he'll make the catch for the first out. A lot of fly balls so far. 8 of the 13 outs have been recorded via the fly ball. And with the wind blowing in, that's been to the benefit of Heinrich Walder. O'Connell singled back in the second. He'll take a strike on the inside corner. A little looper to shallow center, long run. That's going to drop. O'Connell 2 for 2 tonight. They'll turn things over the top of the order in Byral. Isaiah 1 for 2. Singled and scored back in the first. Flew out to center. Back in the second.
Left fielder, number 2, Isaiah Byral.
And it'll be a first pitch strike yet again. Walder pounding the zone. As that'll drop in. It's 0-2. Again, no wasted time for Waldo, already set. And he'll miss high with a fastball. 1-2. That's spoiled foul by Barrel. Good piece of hitting to stay alive in the outside corner. And that gets the car to hit the brakes down the road. And a line drive up the middle and a base hit. So back-to-back singles puts 2 on for Nathan Kromenacher. Nathan 0 for 2, reached on an error, flew out to right.
The pitcher, number 19, Nathan Kromenacher.
Marshall going to put up a crooked number here in the 5th. So the lights do turn on here at Simon Field. That's popped foul and out of play, straight back. I think 1, strike 2. And Walder up in another 0-2 count. And a swing and a miss on the outside corner, and there's out number 2. 4th strikeout of the night. That'll bring up Caleb Kromenacher. He's 0 for 1, hit a sacrifice fly and an RBI back in the 1st. Grounded out to short last time up. That'll miss inside. One ball and nothing. Fly ball to center. And again, it just hangs up there. Farmer will make the catch, and that will end top half of the 5th. So no runs on a couple of hits and a couple of runners left. This game's halfway over. It's 6-1 Everest.
Valley Communities Credit Union wants you to know that buying a home has never been easier.
With mortgage rates as low as 2.49% APR, financing your home has never been more affordable.
With Valley Communities Credit Union, we have low closing costs, local servicing, and underwriting.
We will make it simple and secure from beginning to end.
Call, click, or visit one of our 5 locations
and let our team show you why membership matters at VCCU.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970, in 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Bottom half of the 5th is in Colorado. Corbin Burns back out for a 2nd inning. And now he's facing Shohei Ohtani. As Kromenacher taking his last couple of warm-up tosses. As Kromenacher takes his warm-up throw, it's a quick reminder as well from our friends at Valley Communities Credit Union that it's never too early to start teaching the value of saving. Your youngsters can learn today with a Valley Communities Credit Union Kids Club or Teen Savings Club membership. They make saving fun and easy with prizes for making deposits and for getting good grades. Stop into one of the 5 locations in Mosinee, Croninwetter, Marshfield, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids to open an account for your kids today at Valley Communities Credit Union. So final throwdown due up for Everest here in the 6th. It'll be Warren, Langben, and Witter.
Leading off for the Merchants, number 27, the second baseman, Brock Warren.
Warren 2 for 2 and an RBI single back in the 3rd. That infield single. And that'll miss for ball 1. That'll drop in for a strike with a curveball. A ball and a strike now to Warren. And there's strike 2. Kromenacher with 2 strikeouts on the night, looking for number 3 right here. He'll get a pop-up instead. Wurtz the call, the catch. 1 out here in the 5th. So here comes Connor Langben. He's 0 for 2. A couple of flyouts tonight.
First baseman, number 13, Connor Langman.
That hooks and misses outside. Ball 1. And that'll miss as well. 2-0. And it's 3-0, missing outside. Trying to climb all the way back. And it's 4 straight. And there's a runner aboard. Here comes Witter. Witter strike out in a single tonight. He's 1 for 2.
Number 16, Matt Witter.
That's down there. That's 5 straight. Runner on, 1 out here in the bottom half of the 5th. And there's a strike. One's going to miss outside. 2-1. That'll miss inside. 3-1. Nathan trying to find it. Grumble to short. 6. And that's going to be an E6, and everybody's safe. Lee tripped. Going for that baseball, and everybody's safe.
Third baseman, number 22, Josh Nielsen.
So that'll bring up Nielsen. He's 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice. Scored a run back in the 4th. That'll miss outside. Two on with one out here in the bottom of the fifth. And there's a strike inside corner. It'll even up, a ball and a strike. That'll miss low. Two and one the count. And that's going to get off of O'Connell, and everyone will advance a bag. Now second and third. As his nightmare couple of innings continues. 3-1 the count to Nielsen. Schilling on deck. And they'll bring the infield in. And strike two. Count runs full. Strikeout pop-up. That's what you're looking for. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout. Two down for Schilling. He's 0 for 1. A strikeout and a walk tonight.
Left fielder number 12, Corbin Schilling.
That'll miss outside. Walk and an error, have two on with two outs. And that's a base hit to right. And Schillinger bobbles it. That'll bring in a second run. And Schilling with a two-run single. Both those runs unearned. So here comes Wade Farmer. He's 2 for 2. Scored a couple of runs. As Everest leads this one 8-1. Wormburner to second. Kurth fields it, throws in time, and that'll end the inning. But two more runs score on one hit. An error and a runner left. We played 5. It's 8-1 Everest.
Ball worked around higher, launches a 3, got it.
So a good win for Mosinee tonight.
Ty Pankratz picks it. Simone at first in time. And the Stratford Tigers are state champions.
The Wisconsin Rapids Assumption Royals are your Division 5 state champions.
Jamal Williams, Jay Slag Daddy, first Slag Kazakage, letting y'all know, running back from the Green Bay Packers, that I am in the house.
At Superior High School, where we have a beautiful facility, artificial turf. This ballpark, relatively new, built.
You belong in your home.
I'm in the house.
Today's broadcast for the Eau Claire North Huskies, number 2, averaging 22.2 points per game. 3:22 into the game, and we see Whitewater's Ken Larson make his way in for the touchdown. And we have with us former Amherst Falcon, former Wisconsin Badger, Tyler Biadish. Tyler, thanks for joining us.
Top half of inning number 6. Here comes Luke Wurtz. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He'll lead things off against Walder. A couple of flyouts today. And that's... And that's a strike at the outside corner. Bullpen's going to get loose. Little looper to right center. That's going to get past the diving right fielder. Wurtz on his way to second. And he's going to get there with a leadoff double. Chaparrals hoping that can be the spark they need here in the sixth, get things going. As Jason Kurth steps in, he's 0 for 2. It looks like Caleb Kromacher's going to start throwing. High pop-up, short. Cran's the call. He'll make the catch for out number 1. So now of the 16 outs recorded, 9 of which have come through the air. 4 strikeouts. Only 2 ground balls. That'll miss away to Will Lee. Man, he'll swing and a miss on that one. Into the glove. I think they corrected 10 of the outs have been recorded through the air. So strike 2 to Lee. Again, it's like this fielder now is like the opposite of Colorado. Absolutely no airflow. Ground ball to second. 2 down. Warren throws it across. Wurtz over to third. And here comes Schillinger. Schillinger 0 for 2. Ground out and a strikeout.
Right fielder number 13, Caden Schillinger.
Trying to chip away at that deficit. That ball's ripped to left. And that's foul. Not by much, but it's foul. So 0-1 now to Schillinger. And he'll take strike 2 on the outer half. Nothing in 2 to Caden Schillinger. And that'll miss outside. Barnes tried to bring it back. Wasn't fooling the umpire. Trying to get that run in. Chopper to second. Warren, step, lobs it over in time, and that'll end the inning. So a couple of ground outs. And the leadoff double is stranded. No runs on, a hit, and a runner left. Go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 8-1 Everest.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
Hey, it's Jeff Jenkins from the Milwaukee Brewers, here to tell you that before and after every Brewers game, get all your Wisconsin sports updates from Zaleski Sports. Zaleski Sports is your Wisconsin hometown high school sports network. Do it.
Bottom of the sixth, as Caleb Kromenacher now step in to throw. Nathan Kromenacher will rotate out to center, so he'll just trade spots. So in 5 innings, it was 9 hits, 8 runs, 6 of them earned. He walked 3, struck out 3. Caleb Kromenacher will step in. He'll face the top of the order. Kranz, Barnes, and Hubacek. Here in the 6th. Again, we thank you for joining us this evening here on Zaleski Sports. Marshfield Chaparral baseball. So we're back in action. They'll be taking on Pittsville a couple of more times this week. Just a couple more warm-up throws. Final throw down, and we're set to resume play here in the 6th. And here comes Brandon Kranz. Kranz 1 for 2, an RBI single back in the 4th. He later scored as well. And he's going to pull it into the right field for a base hit. 10th hit of the game. For Everest, here comes Nick Barnes. Barnes 1 for 3. He doubled in a couple of runs back in the 4th. And that'll miss high and away. Ball and no strikes to the Merchant catcher. And these two teams scheduled to be right back here next week. That'll miss outside. Throw over, Kranz back safely. And playing here from Simon Field, broadcasting live. As that one just missed, and it's 3-0. Swinging 3-0, and he cuts through it for strike 1. Barnes has for sure had an adventurous game on the bases and at the plate. Swinging 3-0. Swing and miss on that one, 3-2. Scored from second on an infield single, catching Marshfield napping. Then later was doubled off when he was trying to take third and then just kept going on a fly ball on a diving play by Byerlin left. Runner going, full count, high fly to right. Schillinger back, off the base of the wall. Kranz around third, he will score. It's an RBI double for Nick Barnes. So now a 9-1 game. Here comes Hubacek. 1 for 3 tonight. He had an RBI single back in third. He's the one who popped into that double play on the diving play by Byerlin left. That ended the 4th. Big curveball miss outside. And that misses inside. Kromenacher wants to know where. As Hubacek is already bailing out of the box. It's called in, and it's 2-0. Fastball fouled out of play. 2-1. Yeah, just look out if you're driving down the road. That'd be a very interesting insurance claim. 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Lee ranging over. Step, throw, got him. Lee makes a play for out number 1 here, and Barnes advances to third for Brock Warren. Warren 2 for 3, a couple of singles and RBI. Popped up to first his last time up. Man, there's a strike. Kromenacher with that big breaking ball. That's going to be pulled foul down the left field line. Nothing in 2 to Warren. Kromenacher looking for a big strikeout to get out number 2. Again, pulled foul down the third base line. One out, runner on third, and a run in here in the 6th. That's popped up foul, and that's going to be out of play just behind us here in the bleachers. It remains nothing in 2. The 0-2 breaking ball pulled fair down the third base line. Warren will hold. And there's an RBI single. So I'll bring the run in, and that'll bring up Connor Langben.
First baseman, number 13, Connor Langman.
Langman 0 for 2. He walked and scored back in the 5th. Ground ball into left, to base hits. Soft contact hurts Kromenacher that time. That just rolled into left. 4th hit of the inning, and that'll bring up Witter. Matt Witter 1 for 3 tonight, singled back in the 4th.
Designated hitter, number 16, Matt Witter.
Reached on an error back in the 5th and scored. That's down and in. Chopper to first. Wurtz is there. Makes the play. Kromenacher covering the bag. Record the out for out number 2. So 2 outs. Here comes Josh Nielsen. Nielsen 0 for 3 tonight. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in that 4-run 4th inning. 2nd and 3rd, 2 down here in the 6th. Ground ball, and that's booted by Earl, and that's going to bring in 2 runs. And taking second is Nielsen. That's going to be an E5. So here comes Coleman Schilling. Schilling 1 for 2, had a 2-run single his last time up. That's down in the dirt. And I don't know if the scoreboard's thinking they did give that one a hit. I'm marking that error in my book no matter what. Yeah, it's going to be called foul by the base umpire. That's called... I've never seen that. I've never seen a base umpire call fair foul in front of the plate. Either way, it's still a foul ball. And that'll miss. 2-1 the count now to Schilling. Back to Kromenacher. He knocks it down, makes a high throw, but it's in time by about 70 feet. That'll end the 6th inning. So 4 more runs across on 4 hits. There was an error, and they leave a runner. We go to the 7th. It's 12-1.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neelsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We go to the 7th, potentially the last chance for the Chaparrals. They got to get 2 to keep this game going, and it's going to be the bottom of the order up against Walder. Earl, O'Connell, and Byrell. And as Earl steps in, a quick reminder as well that Awards and More is the one-stop location for awards, plaques, trophies, embroidery, screen printing, and promotional products. Awards and More is also the proud sponsor of the Zaleski Sports Athlete of the Month, as there's going to be a cue shot fair to first, and it's going to be 1 out. 3 unassisted. As Marshfield asking sarcastically off his foot after a controversial play in the bottom of the 6th. But don't forget again, Awards and More. To learn more about them, visit them on Facebook and begin your next trophy order. Here comes Sean O'Connell. He's 2 for 2 tonight. A couple of singles. He's been the best hitter. As he will pop down foul to left field. 0-1. Walder throwing in his 7th inning. He's got 7 hits and a run. And that'll miss, ball 1. That's fouled straight back. 1 and 2 to O'Connell. Top of the order, and Byrell on deck. And that'll miss high and away. 2 and 2. O'Connell looking to reach base for the 3rd time tonight. Count runs full. And Chaparrals need 2 to keep this one going. And a swing and a miss on the high fastball, and there's 2 down here in the 7th. 5th strikeout for Heinrich Walder, and here comes Byrell. He's 2 for 3, a couple of singles. Scored the only run of the game for the Chaparrals back in the 1st. First pitch of the game, he lined to left.
Left fielder, number 2, Isaiah Byrell.
Advanced on Kromenacker's double. And then scored on a sacrifice fly. He's got a ball and no strikes on him now. And it's 2-0. And that misses as well. 3-0. Taken all the way, and it's right down the middle. 3-1 now to Byrell. And it's a 2-out walk. First walk of the night for Walder, and here comes Nathan Kromenacker. He's 1 for 3. Doubled back in the 1st, fly out and a strikeout.
Center fielder, number 19, Nathan Kromenacker.
Snap throw back to first, safe with a dive. That's when he popped foul. That's a car ball. 0-1. Breaking ball popped foul again. And a play on a hop by a fan. 0-2. Final strike. Hills and Kromenacker trying to keep the game going. Runner on first, 2 outs here in the 7th. Popped up, foul out of play. And we'll do it again. Again, Chaparrals back in action tomorrow night at home against Pittsville. Chance to bounce back from this one. Line drive up the middle, of base hit. Farmer thought about trying to make a throw at second. Byrell way too fast for that. And here comes Caleb Kromenacker with 2 outs. Caleb 0 for 2. He drove in the only run of the game on a sac fly back in the 1st. Again, for the Chaparrals coming up again, Pittsville tomorrow night. They're at Pittsville Sunday, and then they're back here next Thursday. That could be for first place. That's outside.
Pitcher number 18, Caleb Kromenacker.
And it's 2-0. Well, they're trying to get out of this. End this one. That's a strike on the inside corner. 2-1 to Caleb Kromenacker. Wurtz on deck. The 2-1 swing and a miss right over the top of it. It's 2-2. Again, Marshfield down to their final strike. Popped foul. It's a double car shot. And whoever's driving a Ford truck, you're got a baseball to go back home with. That's right to the left of our car. 2-2. Line drive, one hopper to short. He's going to take it himself and end this one. 6 unassisted. And that ends this one. So for Marshfield, no runs on a hit. They leave 2. Your final score here from Simon Field here in DC Everest. 12-1. The Merchants get the win. We'll be back with your Nasonville Dairy postgame show right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Back here from Simon Field here in DC Everest. Time now for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show, because they've got fresh cheese curds that are made daily, so go to NasonvilleDairy.com today. Your line scores for the Marshfield Chaparrals, it was 1 run on 8 hits. They committed a couple of errors, and they left 8 runners on base. For the Everest Merchants, it was 12 runs on 13 hits. They did not commit an error, and they left 5 on base in this one. The win goes to Walder. He went the distance, striking out 5. The loss goes to Nathan Kromnacher. He went 5 innings, gave up 8 runs, 6 earned, walked 3, and struck out 3 for the Chaparrals. Chaparrals will return home tomorrow, taking on Pittsville. They'll go to Pittsville Sunday. These two teams will meet again on this field next Thursday. Chaparrals hoping for a different result next week on the 22nd. Leading hitters, O'Connell had a couple of hits, and Byrell with a couple of hits for the Chaparrals. Well, that being said, we'll wrap things up here from Simon Field with your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Again, Nasonville Dairy, they've got fresh cheese curds that are made daily, so go to NasonvilleDairy.com. Everyone, we thank you for joining us this evening, and for Trevor Zaleski, this is Mike Wendlandt. One more time, your final score in 7 innings. It was Everest 12, Marshfield 1. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday night, everybody. Good night.